Welcome, my loves, to Magnetic You, where science becomes strategy and frequency takes form. Today, we'll be weaving the tale of guilt. So let us begin. Once upon a time, guilt began to rule the lives of womankind. Her throne, built from shoulds, her scepter tipped with shame. We curtsied out of habit, not reverence. We mirrored obedience, not conviction. But the data is in. The crown is counterfeit. She promised us virtue, but delivered vigilance. Promised morality, but fed depletion. And now it is time to draw back the veil on what we were quietly taught to ignore, to give language to what silence once protected, and with utmost elegance and grace, do what the system fears most. We'll understand. I welcome you to Why Guilt is Not Her Majesty's Pleasure, the neuroscience of self-blame and the elegant revolution of grace. Too many women have been silently socialized to equate guilt with goodness, to apologize for taking time, for asking, for saying no, to apologize for our silence, then for our voice. Guilt becomes our second language, fluent, reflexive, expected. Our inherited shoulds, perfect partner, parent, daughter, leader, set impossible standards that then punish us for not meeting all of them at once. And when that becomes the baseline, even resting feels guilty. There is an important distinction here. Guilt is behavior-based. It says, I did something out of alignment. And it can be productive when it's immediate, specific, and followed by a plan. Shame is identity-based. Shame says, I am the problem. It's heavier. It narrows our attention to self-critique and drives withdrawal or perfectionistic overdrive. But either way, learning and leadership suffer. And chronic guilt, especially for high-achieving women, becomes a bridge between the two. When your nervous system tags a moment as I am not safe with myself, it prioritizes your survival over any strategy. Stress chemicals rise, heart rate variability drops, and the prefrontal cortex, your planning and perspective center, goes dim. Translation: ruminating on guilt steals the very cognition you need to repair the situation. And when we internalize guilt as a form of virtue, when we create a system where achievement is never enough, the emotional metric is impossible perfection. You were never built to be a machine without any mistakes. You are meant to be a masterpiece in motion. The river does not apologize for last season's flood. She studies her banks, deepens her channels, and flows with wiser curves. You are not here to beg the past for permission. You are here to reshape the banks, and you get to choose which current to embody. Guilt and shame create performative productivity. Think busy without impact. Clear systems, on the other hand, create effective evolution. Think fewer moves, precise results. So, physiology first. Guilt thrives on depleted physiology. Think low blood sugar, poor sleep, irregular breathing. On the other hand, rest, sunlight, movement, and stable nutrition are the biochemical soil of self-trust. Consistency, not perfection, is what recalibrates your rhythm. It's not about earning rest. It's about protecting that window where repair begins. Guard the last hour like sacred space. No high-stakes messages, no mental marathons, just cues of safety that tell your nervous system it's time to exhale. And when you wake up, the light becomes your first medicine. 10 minutes of morning sunlight and movement write new instructions to your biology. Stabilize, synchronize, sustain. Mood and focused don't arrive by accident. They are choreographed through light, rhythm, and motion. And lastly, fuel is focus in physical form. Anchoring your morning with protein gives your brain the raw material for dopamine and drive. Evening magnesium is the mineral language of calm, a quiet reminder that recovery is not indulgence, but intelligence. But here's the truth. Your nervous system cannot heal through self-attack. To shift from threat to trust, you must send yourself signals of safety through breath, through your body, and through your language. The body follows what it feels, and the mind follows what it repeats. Breath is the bridge. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Then exhale for 6 counts and hold at the bottom for 2. This is not just oxygen, it's instruction. Each exhale, lengthened, whispers to the brain, you are safe now. Only then do the learning centers come back online, clarity returning where chaos once lived. From here, the work deepens. Guilt, when met with awareness, can be refined into direction. The shift is subtle, but seismic. From I should have, change it to here's what happened. Next time, I'll. This translation moves you from punishment to progress and trains the mind to trust repair over regret. Because words are neural architecture, each time you replace I'm terrible at this with this outcome missed my intention, I can refine my system, you're teaching your brain that reflection is not danger, it's development. Language becomes your laboratory for self-leadership. And so, each time you breathe through guilt and choose grounded action, you shift from rumination to resolution, because guilt dissolves where learning begins. Guilt thrives in chaos, in systems built on memory, martyrdom, and mental clutter. But accountability, when structured, becomes liberation. Design is what turns pressure into peace. Freedom thrives in design. Automate your accountability. Bundle your repair into systems. For example, calendar buffers between your commitments. 2 office hours each week for returns, follow-ups, or heartfelt apologies. Writing a repair kit with repair, boundary, delegation templates ready to go for you. Shift from I must pay for mistakes to I design systems that learn. Because when structure carries the weight, you don't have to. There is a story of a sculptor who carried a stone to the top of a mountain every day, believing it proved her devotion to the gods. One evening, an elder handed her a lever. She hesitated, but I must carry it. The elder smiled. You may carry it, or you may move it. The next morning, she used the lever, and the stone rose as if weightless. The mountains don't change, but our methods can. You are not here to carry the world to prove your heart. You are here to move it by remembering your leverage. So to close, in a faraway kingdom, guilt once ruled, commanding the strength of the body and peace of the mind. Her decrees were depletion, her courts control. But that throne has been outgrown. And today, the crown returns to you, the torch placed in your hands, to the woman who stays calm and lives powerfully ever after. If something stirred in you, like a spell unbroken, that's the moment every story begins. Coaching is your once upon a now, where I walk beside you as you rewrite the ending in your own handwriting. Take a page out of my spell book to see how to turn guilt to vapor in minutes, not months. Wield these truths like tools, not talismans. Follow the path of stressors to their roots and extract the elixir that has been making you shrink. Weave the threads of ease into the fabric of your life so your body and brain join under the same seal. This is not therapy. This is not theory. It's the coronation of clarity. This is science dressed in silk. Womanhood rendered in wisdom. Your crown has always been there, resting quietly where your calm begins. Our invitation awaits you in the description box. Stay luminous, stay true. MagneticYou.